What's up, players? Adam here with In the Zone Cards and Games, and today we're kind of going to explain how to run the Seismitoad deck. Now, this isn't going to be like a full explanation because there's so many different ways you can play it, just kind of the general way of how I play it. So, the best thing to always do is, if you can, start with your Seismitoad EX. That way, you can just get Quaking Punches off right away and stop them from using items. Also, you're going to want to get your Garbodor out with a tool on him as soon as possible to shut down all the abilities in the Pokemon card game. Now, with that being said, there's a lot of times where you lose energy or you can't just get something going. That's why I have the Rock Guard in here. Because it's an Ace spec card, attached to a Pokemon. If your opponent attacks and does damage to me, they get 60 damage done to themselves. So that can make or break a battle sometimes, where you basically just trade EXs off, or some people will trade me an EX for a Garbodor and get knocked out. It's great, it's amazing. Another good combination that you always want to go with together, Virbank City Gym and Hypnotoxic Laser. Play the Virbank, play the Laser, maybe roll, get them asleep, who knows. But with the Virbank City Gym out there, you'll do 3 poison damage in between every single turn. So on top of your Quaking Punch for 30, there's another 30 from the Virbank and the Hypnotoxic Lasers. And then if you get a Muscle Band, there's another 20 on top of that. Works out fantastic. We have Pokemon Center Lady here just to heal up our Seismitoad. We have Xerosic here to get rid of any tools or special energy attached to the opponent. We have Getsis here for if you have your opponents locked down, just hitting Quaking Punch every single time, and they're not doing anything and they have a big hand, play Getsis, make them shuffle their items back in and draw for that many cards if you need it. Headringers are always good to have against EX heavy decks. That way, when cost them an extra energy to attack, the only time that doesn't help out is against fairies who just don't care because they're just like, oh, fairy transfer, move away. Or Mewtwo/Yveltal where it's like, oh, an extra energy, you're just giving me more damage to deal with. Okay, cool, thanks. Of course, I only run one Enhanced Hammer because special energy is a problem, but not a huge problem in most decks unless it's a fighting deck. Because we have Crushing Hammers that can take care of everything, which is always fantastic. And then we have Cassius, which allows us to pick up our Pokemon and throw them back into the deck if they're too heavily damaged and we can't get the Center Lady. And of course, VS Seeker to get all of our wonderful supporters back into our hand once again. So that's kind of the general consensus of how you would play it, but it's more complicated once you start playing it because everything depends on your situation. There's no one way to play this deck. It's adaptable. So remember that. Build it if you like, give it a try, tell me what you guys think. But until next time, remember, when you play a game, make sure that you